Hey, it's Beth here. Okay, it's episode 472. I saw a very little movie, but Ben Kingsley was in it, and I will see him in anything. This one was called Jules, and it's about this guy, and it's actually a coming of old age movie. Coming of old age, that's what I said. It is because these people are old, and their lives are so empty and they're so alone. And he's charming, it's cute, the town is cute. He goes to sleep, he gives this crazy speech at the city council. Actually, if you watch the trailer, you almost see the whole movie. That is exactly what the movie's about. And at night, this spaceship crashes in his backyard. Okay, you have to suspend disbelief because, of course, other people would hear it. He lives in a town. It's kind of crazy, but, you know, it's Ben Kingsley, and it's pretty, and I'm in it. It has Jane Curtin, who is also great, and this actress that I didn't even know, Harriet Stansman Harris, was amazing in this movie. So he says at the city council meeting, you know, I need you to change this sign. I need to get a crossing walk at this place, and an alien, you know, is in my backyard. Nobody believes him. It's kind of funny. I was in the theater with 30 blue hairs. 30 card-carrying blue hairs. No one was under 75. And they were laughing. So it was a lot of fun because nobody listens to us, you know. So we were having a good old time with that one. And he starts losing his faculties, but it's charming, and maybe a little Alzheimer's showing up. Remember this always: never leave your keys in the refrigerator or the freezer especially. That's like that must be in the book of what to watch out for when you're young and you're looking at your elderly parents. Okay, so that all happens, and explosion in the backyard. He goes outside, sees this spacecraft, and he doesn't do anything about it. And then this alien gets out. He's injured. So he gives him some water. He's very scared of him. And the guy loves apples. Gets all healthy. The movie goes on. The character, Sandy, comes over to check on him because she's hearing, you know, he's buying a bunch of apples at the grocery store and telling the cashier that he needs it for the alien. She's coming over and she's saying, shh, don't talk like that. You're making us all look bad. She looks past him and she sees the alien that he has not named. She names him Jules. Okay, so it's charming. The music is fantastic. And I watched this this podcast, YouTube, about the director Mark Turtletaub and the producers who did Little Miss Sunshine. He is Volker Bertelmann, and he won the Academy Award last year for All Quiet on the Western Front. The music is beautiful. So you really get lost into it. The music is so great. You just sit back and you listen. You know, you're watching all these things that are impossible to be true, but you go for it. But then, and this is why, you know, don't think you can take your grandchildren. There's a lot of F-bombs in it, a lot more than needed, really. But that's not the problem. The problem is Jules, who, you know, Harriet named Jules, needs to repower his rocket ship, and he keeps drawing these pictures of cats. He needs 7 cats. Instead of being horse-powered, it's cat-powered. 7 cat-powered rocket. So they go looking for roadkill, which is funny, and they find 6, maybe 6 and a quarter. And the Jane Curtin character has a cat that's very old that can't move anymore, Joyce. So, and really it's sad because on the side of the road is a possum. I thought it would have been hilarious if they convinced Jules that the possum is the 7th cat, and he's just really ugly, and he's, you know, not pedigreed. And I mean, they could have talked him into it. What does he know? He's an alien. But instead, Joyce has to kill her cat. This alien can kill things, and with his powers, he turns blue and he can kill things. It's so stupid, and it takes you out of the movie. It's like so unnecessary. It's sad. It's dumb. It's cold-blooded. That's the second worst thing. The worst thing is the character, Ben Kingsley, whose name is Melvin, his daughter's worried about him and, you know, helps him and everything, and she's acting all dutiful. I didn't like her. But his son is, there he's estranged from his son. And he says, when he calls the guy up, he leaves a little message, and he says, I just was so bad at being a father that I stopped trying. And I'm like, what? You're my hero. I'm rooting for you. So the whole rest of the movie, I'm thinking that he's going to call him again. And he's going to say, I'm going to come and visit you, because his heart is open because he has friends now and everything. He doesn't. And then I think when the alien invites him on the spaceship with the girls, the old girls, you know, in the same hand gesture that Ben used in the beginning to come into his home, it's refreshing. I think Ben's going to want him to stop off in California so he can talk to his son. I got so hooked up, and he didn't fix it. He's the parent. He screwed up. He stopped trying. And he tells the kid, you deserve better. And I'm thinking, Ben, you're still here. Do better. Do better now. So I got all lost and all upset about the fact that he didn't even care enough. Just one little tiny voice message. So I stopped rooting for him. I didn't care about him anymore. And then when they killed the cat, I was just like, what is wrong with these people? You're supposed to be my heroes. This is supposed to be a tender, fun story. And I'm like, I'm all upset. Totally upset. So, you know, everybody's saying, oh, it's not something to go see in the theater. It's something to Netflix. Well, get ready, okay? Because the cat scene is weird. The cat hasn't done anything wrong. It's just old, like they are. And they're all mad that everybody's mad at them, and they're killing an old cat. So, I mean, I'm trying to stay sane. I'll see Ben Kingsley in anything he does. I'll do it again. Jane Curtin, by the way, looked fabulous because she's had no work done. She has a real face. It really moved, and she looked beautiful. So, but she killed her cat. So, I don't care. I mean, I know he would have fallen for the possum, and that would have had people in hysterics. What's the matter with these guys? And then he should have gone and picked up his son. Or just done something. You know, drop me off in California. I got something I have to do. So, just totally, I mean, I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. Totally upsetting movie. And it might just be me, although the lady in the restroom, this other old lady in the restroom, was telling her friend the very same thing, but she was upset about the cat. I was more upset about the son, but I was upset about the cat too. So, really weird movie, not adorable, not old people being adorable, old people being crazy, producing weird. So, that's my movie. Just wanted to give you a, a health warning, mental health warning. It might leave you a little bit befuddled, which we don't need. So, keep your money in your pocket, and maybe you'll want to rent it or watch it. Don't even rent it. Just get it when it's free on Netflix, and you might want to stop and you won't feel bad. So, just warning you, the cat dies in the end, okay? That's all I got, and I will be back. Thanks. Bye-bye.